Let's rock and roll. We live. Peace, love, and light to you. Hope everybody's having a blessed one on this financial Sunday. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Hope your Sunday is going well. As you can see, the title of today's topic is basically simple. Monitoring your credit. I'm going to tell you how to monitor your credit, the importance of monitoring your credit, and where you could monitor your credit. And I'm going to break it down to you so you can so when you go monitor your credit yourself, you already know how to look about it. Alright, let's lock in. First of all, I'm going to start off like this. What in the world are you monitoring? What in the world are you monitoring? Are you monitoring gossip? Are you monitoring... What are you monitoring? What are you really paying attention to? If it's not your financial issues, what are you really paying attention to? Because that's what it really comes down to. Because we gotta stop putting our focus on shit that don't really matter, and start putting our focus on shit that really matters. Your financial stability. Yeah, that's what we should be really focusing on. Your financial stability. You need to be financially stable in the times that we in and heading to. The times that we in and heading to. Keep that in mind. Don't let that go over your head. For real. The times that we in now and the times that we heading to. In mind, just a year ago or 2 years ago, I lost count because it was crazy. It was a shutdown, man. All businesses was a shutdown. Now we in an even crazier time because a lot of people can't work because of you already know what. I don't want this video to get taken down, so I'm not going to dive into how deep, but you already know a lot of people can't work or having trouble making money because of the situation and the time we living in now. You thought the pandemic and the world shutting down was one thing? Look where we in now. It's crazy. So, alright, put it like this. We gotta start monitoring our credit. First things first, you could get a free credit report at annualcreditreport.com. You're entitled to a free credit report once every year. Excuse me, sorry about that. Once every year. Alright? We are entitled to that. So you need to take advantage of what you're entitled to. So that's why I dropped that there, so you could take advantage of that. Alright? And the reason why you should monitor your credit, because it's a lot of stuff on your credit report that you probably don't even know about. How can you fight something that you can't see? You out here fighting Casper? How can you fight something you can't see? You fighting ghosts? Come on, you Patrick Swayze now?
What a mate tell her?
Come on, B. How can you fight something you can't see? So it's very important to have your credit pulled up and you go through that and you understand what's on your credit report. Why? Because identity theft is big out here. You got a lot of scam artists. You got a lot of accounts on that you don't really even know of. And the biggest reason, one of the biggest reasons of identity theft is because some kids share the same name as their father. The thirds, the juniors. And sometimes those get reported on your credit report, even though that's your dad's. You feel me? Or that's your son's. You get where I'm going? So it's very important for you to get a credit report every year. That's why it's very important. You need to know who you fighting. You need to know what's on your credit, why is your credit low, and what's being reported on it. Plain and simple. A lot of us probably do have some credit monitoring services like Credit Sesame, Credit Karma, Experian, and different things in that nature. Those are the free apps. But those just give you, they're really good, and I suggest everybody have those. And if you do have those, keep those apps, because those are good apps to, like, you know, read your credit score and tell you what's on your credit. But then you have other credit monitoring services that you got to pay for. And these credit monitoring services, honestly, is no more than the same amount of money that you pay for Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus. Like, these are the same. You could subscribe to these same things the same way how you subscribe to that. But this, I know that's for your entertainment, but this is to keep watch of where your money is going and what you like, what's on your credit. To name a few, you have Identity IQ, you have Privacy Identity, you have Identity Guard, you have Smart Credit, which is what I recommend messing with, because I got Smart Credit. I use Smart Credit as a monitoring service, and they're super dope. They have two membership plans. They have two membership plans that's super fire. You're not coming out your pocket no more than about $21 a month. That's the highest one. The lowest one is about $15 a month. Now look, when you look at the credit report, it might look funny or super foreign to you because you don't even know what you're looking at. But it's broken up into 4 sections, 4 simple sections. The first is going to be your personal info. Next is your public records. Public records basically holds your bankruptcy. If you went on the bankruptcy, if you have tax liens, judgments, those are where you're gonna find those. Those type of debt in that pile, in the public record file. Then you have your credit history. Now your credit history, this is where you have to really look at. Really look at your information. Pay attention to the information. Pay attention to the whole shit. But pay attention to these parts. Because the part with your information, that's where you could really look for if it's the identity theft going on or somebody just Jason Bourne you. Somebody just stole your whole identity. You know? So back to the third is your credit history. Basically, the credit history, all your credit cards that you opened or closed, or collections, cars on repo, house on repo, collections, everything, charge-offs. You're gonna see all of that there under your credit history. All right. Then the last one is your inquiries. Now, if you don't know what inquiries are, basically, I'm gonna give you a quick example. If you go apply for a credit card or something, you're giving that company or that creditor permission to pull up your credit report. I know a lot of us bump into stuff like that. Yo, do I have permission to pull up your credit report and Yes, you just gave them permission to put an inquiry on your credit report, and that could lower your score. Now you have hard inquiries and you have soft inquiries. Now the hard inquiries could stay on your credit report between 2 to 7 years. I'm gonna say that again, between 2 and 7 years. Feel me? So when you reading, when you give somebody permission to pull your credit report, that's called a hard pull, and that will remain on your credit report between 2 to 7 years. All right? Keep that in mind. Now you have soft pulls. Soft pulls is when you pull your credit, and guess what? It does not affect your credit. That's why it's super dope to have these credit monitoring services in your pocket, so you could order your credit report. Because if you do it for free, which I put down here, you could go to www.annualcreditreport.com and pull your credit report for free. But you can only do that for once a year. With the credit monitoring service, you can pull up your credit about 3 times a year. And this is the 2 differences between the free one, the Credit Karma, Credit Sesame, compared to the Identity HQ and IQ, and the Smart Credit. These are the two differences. The credit monitoring pulls up your credit score, gives you a credit report, monitors your credit, gives you blings on your email if something went wrong, or if you have new inquiries, or if you have new issues going on with your credit. It really keeps you on your toes. I'm not disrespecting the free ones, because you could definitely utilize those. Those keep good tracks of your score. They give you a good portion of information, but not like the one that you have to pay for. And like I told you, there's no more than the same shit that you pay for entertainment, like your Netflix and your Hulu and all that other stuff. Monitor your life, man. Monitor yourself, man. What are you monitoring? What are you monitoring? If you want to get out that financial hole that you're in, you must know who you are attacking. You must know the problem. How can you fix a leak if you don't know where the leak is coming from? Where is it coming from? Feel me? So listen, real quick, just to finish up, because I'm not going to hold you here for too long on this Financial Sunday. Thank you for everybody that's tuned in right now. Thank you. Please share, please like, please follow if you're not following, and pass this information on to someone else. It's very important to monitor your credit. You can hit the link in my bio, because I have a dope affiliate link with Smart Credit that you could go start your membership now. It's in the link in my bio. If you catch this video when I post it up on YouTube, it will be in the descriptions. Alright? So you could go utilize that. Go do your research on those credit monitoring service. If you don't want to use Smart Credit, go look up the other ones that I mentioned. You have Identity HQ, you have Identity Guard, you have Privacy, I got the name right here, Privacy Guard. Okay? Alright, so go monitor your credit, go monitor your life, man. Let's stop the madness. Let's stop the madness. We're living in a strange fucking world, bro. We're living in a strange world, and it's gonna keep getting stranger. And if you're raising kids, you don't want to raise your kids into this madness, B. You want to have stuff put in place and secured. And the first way to do this is to start doing what the rich do. Utilize your credit and utilize your taxes to get where you need to go. Get where you need to go. You could do it. Anybody could do it. Mind over matter. Mind over matter, man. Mind over matter. I heard this quote. This quote, and it never will leave me. If your life situations ain't motivating you for a better life, I don't know what will. If your life situation ain't motivating you for a better life, I don't know what will. So, go get to that financial destiny that you deserve. That the Creator has lined up for you. The Creator already got your future lined up to it. You just gotta walk that path and get to the riches. Like I said, peace, love, and light to y'all, man. Thank you for joining me on this Financial Sunday. I will be here every Sunday at 3. Turn on your notifications so you could get this motivation, education, and the push to push the culture forward. Financial freedom. That's my goal. To plug in your head financial freedom. You can't, like Pac said, you can't probably change the world, but you could definitely spark the minds. That's what I'm here to do. Thank you for joining me. Peace, love, and light. Share, like, and follow. You already know. You can catch me here every Sunday at 3. Enjoy your Sunday. Love y'all. Peace.